we were moving all the time. And first thing I knew, they gave me a carbine. And next thing I knew, I was in a foxhole. I didn't even know I didn't even know I was on the front line. You know, I think the second night I was there, I was on guard and fell asleep. That made everybody pretty nervous. I never went to sleep again. I never did. I stayed awake. I stayed my guard all the time. 24 hours a day, it's just miserable. You know, you never really get warm. So, well, I was in a foxhole or bunker, and it was wet. I guess my feet got wet. I woke up in the morning, and I hardly could walk. And we moved, and I couldn't keep up. And later somebody come by and guided me back up where my line was. And that's when they put me back and get my feet up worked on. They took off my sock and all the meat fell off. So, daytime we used to leave and go over behind the hill, and they'd give us a ration. Our rations were corned beef hash and little hamburgers and Vienna sausage. And your food is frozen, you know, and that canned heat just didn't amount to anything. You know, you wouldn't eat your food. We'd get some kind of big shell and put up there and fill it full of snow and throw our food in there because it froze, and we'd put napalm on that wood. It was ice and everything. It didn't make no that napalm. It'd burn anything. First time we did it, we got it too hot, and the can started sizzling, and we lost our food. It all went up in the air. That's why we learned not to get it too hot. The people were marching over a bridge, and the Chinese blew it up, and they fell in the river. But we couldn't very well do much. We were crossing the river in another place. They were firing us too, and we were crossing the river, and we were careful about our ammo. You know, we didn't know we was going to get any more ammo, and we were pretty careful about what we shot at. You know, if we get away without shooting, we would. I saw them walking every once in a while. They have a A-frame, and these guys could carry a whole house on the back, and one carrying things on their head. And I guess the lucky ones had some kind of a ox or something pulling their wagon. But kids and everything else, and a lot of little orphans. I don't know. It was a bad scene.